That's 1196 in position, runway 10, cleared for takeoff.
Position runway 10 for takeoff at 1196.
American 221 in position, runway 07, cleared for takeoff in 112 degrees 07 knots. After departure, left turn, pass discretion direct to E-local. American 221 in position, runway 07, cleared for takeoff. Wind 110 degrees 07 knots. After departure, pilot discretion, left turn direct E-local.
The aft keeps central. He's a legend. American 1235, push start approved, runway 09 in use. QNH 1011, advise ready taxi.
Well, well, well. Here we are again. Oh, my
Caribbean is 1554,
cam
35
is
by 5.
not want to go here.
1196 1.6.
But 1196 radar contact, continue climb level 130.
Have you tried turning it off and back on? How we doing? Hang tight here. Technical difficulties. Welcome to Martinique.
Caribbean is 155, cleared to
Avgeek.
San Juan International via the Imola
Thanks for
1
stopping
runway
by.
departure.
Hope you have a good
Imola Alpha 5
meal.
5 5
My grandma would tell me,
climb flight level 240,
first time you eat anywhere,
002.
you got to get the cheeseburger and fries. That way you have a consistent meal to measure your new restaurant against the old ones. You can tell the quality based off of that. All right. Hey, there we go. Ella. Yeah, we're gonna later on be doing an event up in I got an old flight plan in here. We're gonna be doing an event up in New York, but I have like a little bit of time, and so I've been wanting to fly the Learjet for the last couple of days, and I just haven't had a chance to. So I thought, oh, what the heck? So let's head down to the warm waters of the Caribbean, and let's do a little hour and a half leg here, maybe hour and 2 minutes flight time here, Martinique, northwest up to San Juan.
Position E-local.
That's what we're going to be doing. We'll be out of here on the, looks like the Imola 2 Romeo off of runway 10, and into San Juan, the Troco 3, and also landing to the east. So
1196 square present position direct to
glad you
Lido.
could join, and
Oscar Lima,
yeah, let's
India
get the
Delta
ball
Alpha.
rolling here.
Lido to 1196.
All right, in we go. It's I gotta get the flight plan filed here, don't I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's see here. All right, that is filed. And so I'm going to go ahead and let him kind of work on that here for a little bit. And we'll get our payload and everything set, fuel and all that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, we're pretty light here. We don't want that. Let's.
Conda 1024, Roger, taxi.
Let's get a couple of dudes and their wives in here. Okay, that looks good.
Via Alpha 1.
We want.
And via Bravo, hold on point Bravo 3.
3,500 pounds of fuel. We're 38 right now, so let's do. Let's go up a little bit and just fill those all the way up. Give us a little extra, but that's okay.
American 973 departing to the southeast, Georgetown offline. Radar service.
Do you have the APU going? The doors are secured. Batteries obviously are on. Throttles are cut off. I don't have any heat or anything going here.
Okay,
so. All right. Just all we have is a center controller here. It is. Yeah, I don't know what his name is. We're just going to call him Center. And we don't have any ATIS on the ground here per se, but we do have Navigraph, which is telling us, again, that we want...
Confirm you ready for taxi.
Yes, ready for taxi.
Actually, I don't have any. I don't have any... sorry, I don't have any wind data other than we're departing east. Let me see if I can get something off of Sky Vector here. Sometimes I can get a little,
taxi via Tango Lima,
cheat off of Sky Vector.
And runway 10 via Charlie.
All right, negative. Well, all right, we're just going to roll with it. Center, hello, November 11816.
American 1235 taxi via Alpha to Holland Point Bravo, will shot off runway 09, standby to see clearance.
So obviously he's covering a wide area here, so we'll just try to... He's got all of this.
November 11816, be accurate, okay?
Yes, sir. On the ground, Martinique, IFR request to San Juan.
November 11816, Roger, cleared San Juan International, VD Imola to Rome departure, flight plan route. Climb file level 240, squawk 6076.
Cleared to San Juan, Imola 2 Romeo departure, fly the planned route. Expect flight level 240 and squawk 6076. Learjet, November 11816.
November 11816, you're cleared, flight level 240.
Sorry, cleared flight level 240.
November 11816, read correct, startup approved, advise ready for taxi. Runway 10 in use.
Start approved, call for taxi, 11816. All right, yeah, what did I file? Yeah, that was my, okay, 240. Kind of a not a high altitude again, because we only have about an hour 5 of flight time, so. All right, let's do the things here. Let's go ahead and get the engine started here, and then we'll put everything in. Your computers are on, batteries are on, inverters could come on as well here. Yeah, we need those are good. Hydraulics coming on.
American 1235, we're back correct in position on a 09.
Beacon and nav lights.
Wind 110 degrees, 17 knots.
All right. And yeah, let's get things going here. So I think the auxiliary power unit is on the right hand side, so we'll get number 2 going first.
From set Imola 5 room with departure for the Caribbean 1554.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Caribbean has 1554 confirm request.
I thought I was idle. Those babies had been popped up there. Hey!
Here's Pentagon.
Pentagon, I do what I can, my friend. Hello. Welcome, buddy. Oh man, I had...
Caribbean 1554, Roger.
Oh, you know what? I
had
loaded in a different livery, and that's why those things were not reset. Can't tell from up here if they are idle. You got to get down and look, so that's my bad. All right, that will work. We can get the ground power unit off now. Yeah, let's go to Jen. Let's start number 2. Try to do this the correct way here. Luckily, the engine damage and all that stuff is pretty still not simulated too deeply on this plane. There we go. Because that may not have been a great start to have the throttle already in start as you're spinning it up. I don't know, maybe it's not. I don't know this plane super deeply either, so alright, that'll be a good start. Reset. Gen on. GP disconnected.
That's a 1196 copy.
And we need...
American 221, Roger, radar service, correction, ATC service terminated. San Juan Center offline, monitor advisory 122.
Oh no, San Juan Center has gone offline, shoot. Okay, bummer. Alright, I need the avionics master coming on.
Delta 1196, on frequency. Delta 1196, Roger, QNH,
put the windshield heat on as well.
Advise ready for descent and advise approach requesting to Adam.
Everything else I think is good for now. I think we've got the passenger signs. Yep, that'll come on.
Delta 1196, Roger, expect Alice to the runway
And we can plug in our route here. And I'll tell you what, I'm on a streak of ATC leaving as I fly. Like about 5 or 6 streams in a row.
System test okay.
Even today, I flew one in the morning offline. I'm like, I'm gonna break the streak. I'm just gonna fly one here, without anybody online, or without any streaming, any of that stuff. And sure enough, I flew out of Carthage in Tunisia up towards Rome, and yeah, en route, they all logged off. So I don't know. Runway 10, that looks good. Sometimes that's the way it shakes out, I guess. And alright, I don't know if this is an airway Alpha 50 or Alpha 555. Is this an airway? Yes, it is. To Iluri, Idaho. Iluri, there you go. So that guy. We're going to put in San Juan. Whoops. I have to spell correctly. TJSJ. There we go. And we'll just throw a procedure in since it is kind of a short leg here. We are going to be on the Troco 3. Iluri transition to runway 10. That will work. And what do it looks like it's VFR conditions. into this joint. But we'll plug the ILS in just to have a backup plan just in case. What's that look like? ILS 10. Come over here to VCUG and Tenor. One of the other of those is going to be our boy. VCUG will take. All right, that's all in, and life is beautiful.
Delta 11, from Delta 1196.
We were given a squawk code 607. Nope. Yes.
3000 to 1196.
6076. Enter that.
American 1235 airborne time.
We are on our
contact
PRCO, and
climb level 200.
We'll turn this on just for kicks. I don't think it does anything quite yet, but you never know. They keep pushing out updates, and
so airborne time 10.
They're going to do that. I'm good to go out. It doesn't look like I have to really do a whole lot altitude-wise. So, yeah, we're just going to leave it as it is. Let's put the cab air on.
And 102 for that, 4,100 feet on your reclad flight level 230.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well ready to go. I do have no, I don't have any kind of an altimeter, so let's just put in, let's cross-reference cross-reference with the elevation, which is basically sea level, 16 feet. So where am I at right now? I'm almost there, honestly.
Delta 1196, squared Iowa, approach runway 09.
Call that good. And we did have Q. No, that was the QNH. We did have an altitude we're cleared to. Flight level 240. I don't know what the transition level here is, so I will have to look for that as well. Pentagon, I've heard good things about this Learjet. Yes, it is a really nice plane. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's unique. It keeps you busy, and it's got a nice combination of old school with, when you put the TDS in it, it just really does modernize it, obviously, but yeah, you can fly this thing. It comes with like you can do without the TDS if you want to just go all old school analog gauges, or you can put this one in. The PMS works also if you've got that freeware PMS. So a lot of nice options there. But definitely one if you like biz jets. I mean, in Fussy Pants, I don't know if there's a better one right now.
American 1235 request.
I really don't.
Local climb for level 300.
So let's see. We've got everything in. We're going to go a notch of flaps. Yeah, we're going to bring the trims down here. Hold the electric trim. Hold it. And there she goes. Down to takeoff range. It takes a minute to do that. Yeah, it does have some quirky things that you have to set up in terms of the autopilot. And the, let's see, the nose wheel steering. I got to remember what do I have set for nose wheel steering. Whoops. There you go. That's on. Oh, why am I getting
just I think 10,000
yucky blinky stuff?
Control 20, radar contact limit 140. That's again, Control 20. Control 20, go verify squawk in 6071. Scope code
you're rotating about 125.
Control 20, roger, squawk 6071.
Actually, we call V1 120 VR 125. And I'm needing what here? What do my charts say?
Level 65 to runway 09, request to land on 100 degrees 17 knots.
Seems like I had a hard time remembering where the outside air temperature gauge was on this plane last time.
140, 140.
Maybe I never found it. Oh man. Alright, temperature. What do we got here? At Martinique, it's 26 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find that. I'm drawing a big blank again. I know it's somewhere pretty obvious. It's because I feel like every time I look for it and I can't find it, I'm like, oh, and then I notice it later on. I'm like, yeah, what an idiot. All right, we need. Let me take a look here. So outside air temp 26, and we're sea level, so we're gonna say right in here, just shy of 94, 93.9 will be our power setting. Oops. 93.9. Okay, beautiful. I think we're about ready to go. We're supposed to call when it's time to taxi, and so I think we can give them a call. Let me brief the taxi really quickly before we do that, as well as the departure. So we're ready to go. Alright, Martinique. We're over here at the general aviation area, and nice short taxi. Delta, we'll probably be given the Delta intersection, which would be fine. We could easily do that. I don't think we need to backtrack. So I'm expecting Lima to Delta, and then I don't know what the EMOL 2 Romeo. Apparently we don't have that. SID must be a universal. Oh yeah, here we go. EMOL 2 Romeo. Yep. So we turn northbound. Initial climb is 7,000, and up to Matet, and then out here to Imola, and then we're on our way. Sweet. Okay, let's do it. Center November 11816 is ready for taxi.
American 974 radar contact level 340, continue on course. American 974 heavy FM, climb level 360. November 11816, roger. Taxi via taxiway Charlie. Enter backtrack, line up runway 10.
Taxiway Charlie, and then backtrack, line up 10, November 11816. Alright, so he just wants us to do that.
November 65 to welcome to Adams, vacate left here, taxiway.
Which we can do. Alright, I'm going to get the yaw damper turned on. We won't engage it quite yet. Oh, there's outside air temp. Yep, right there. No, that's fuel quantity. Never mind. Dang it. Thought I found it. Rats. We'll find it. We'll locate it. So, quick turn around here, and out we go.
French West 20.
Put you away, sir.
Contact raise at the bridge 121.3.
121.3, French West 20. Thank you for the control and goodbye.
A palm livery would be appropriate. I think this must be a TPC livery. I see that on the on the engines, maybe a
Delta
TPC
1196,
custom
runway
livery,
09,
but
request
I love it.
runway 12
It's
degrees,
awesome.
151.
Clear right. Clear left. Cleared to enter the runway and backtrack. Hang a right. Head back down. There's a little turnaround area that we can use. And again, runway is clear to the left and clear to the right. Happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. Again, we have a regularly scheduled broadcast coming up in a couple of hours. We're going to do the New York New Year's event. We're going to be flying from Detroit. Actually, sorry, from LaGuardia to Detroit. But that is not scheduled to begin. That event is not scheduled to begin for another 90 minutes. So I thought, you know what? I got a little time. Let's go ahead and oh my goodness, there. Oh my gosh, that is bad. All right, hang on, stand by. That is going to be a broken airplane if that's across the whole runway. Where was that? All right, it looks like the runway is flat. Where did I? Right up here.
Envoy 3448 Seattle, good evening, squawk 6041.
Does that go all the way across? Oh my gosh, it does. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, that's going to be a bad thing. That is going to be a bad thing. See what I'm talking about here, guys?
Envoy 3448, radar contact
Man.
level 310.
I don't think I'll be airborne by then. So I may have to request an intersection Charlie departure. And I think I will. I think I'll turn here and go back down. Because I can't. If I hit that, yeah, it's going to break something. That's a real bummer. Dang. Can I get, how far is that? Boy. Boy, that's a tough call. I'm pretty light. I only need 125. I might be able to get the heck out of here. JDS, what's up? Hey, Drobart, how are you?
Here from American 1235, we actually like to request level 320 now.
Second 1235, climb level 320.
If I go flaps 2, if I can get going a little bit, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna go with it. What the heck? What the heck? Defuel? Yeah, I'm light. I really am not very heavy. I think I can make it. I think if I go flaps 2, I can probably rotate around 120. Yeah, this will be definitely a short field takeoff situation here, won't it? Yeah, let's give it a try. What the heck? I'm gonna have to look and see if there's a scenery fix. I picked this scenery up a while back, and I don't know that I must not have got down to this this part of the runway, because I don't remember there being anything quirky. We're gonna take every foot we can get here as we line up. All right, right there we go. Oh my gosh. Get my seat ready to go. Alright, down here, let's see. We need pitot. Good. Air ignitions can come on. Stall warnings, we're going to go landing lights. And northbound Strobies. And November 11816 is ready for departure at Martinique.
11816, runway 0.
Have not been fed, babe.
Takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, November 11816. Sorry, say that again. I'd take one, thanks. Yes, please. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's hold the toe brakes, and so I'm gonna go a full 100% here. I'm not gonna do the 93.9. We're gonna just roll it up.
Yeah, but at the squawk 6035.
Alright, here we go, guys. Find out if this was a terrible mistake. Have to be going before intersection Charlie. There's airspeed. There's 100. And rotate. Yay, we made it. Gear up. I didn't even go flaps 2 either. I just gave it some extra beans. Alright. Up we go. Climby, climby. I think I might have missed a little bit of a radio call there. My wife was hollering at me, as you guys heard, but I'll give him a call here. And Center November 11816 is climbing 1,600. Whoa.
11816, roger, stay altitude.
2,700.
11816, roger, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, November 11816. Alright guys, let's do it here. Let's go heading mode. We're going to go ahead and stay in our vertical speed mode right here and get our auto-flight system engaged. We're going to turn on that northbound course. I think I can go ahead and go nav mode at this point. I was starting to turn maybe just a hair early, but I think we're all right. I want to let the speed climb if I can, and if not, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pitch down just a bit. Let's kind of see what happens here. I should bring my... Yeah, you know what? My turbines are close enough. They're at 95. I was expecting about 94. Let's get the turn going. Let's take a peek outside and say adios, Martinique. Take care. Man, I'd love to come down here and vacation someday. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Climb flight level 70, then run ahead and after departure. Squawk 6006.
Let's get leveled out. We will get the nose pushed over just a little bit and try to get our airspeed back up. 250 is what we're looking for in the climb.
Mr. 5 runway back correct, set up approve, QNH 1011. Advise ready for taxi, departure runway 0.
We'll go just a little over 2,000 feet a minute, see what that does to our airspeed. There we go. Awesome. 250 looks good. I'm going to bring the power back just the tiniest bit. We can go speed mode now. And away we go. How's everything looking in the back here? Oh, hello, guys. What the heck? what the... What in the... Hey! Alright. We've, obviously there's been a major issue here in loading our passengers. I thought, at first I'm like, are these guys like snuggling or what? What's up?
400.
Watch your hands, young lady. Then I'm like, no, they're not. Maybe these guys are snuggling also. And then I've realized something has gone horribly wrong. Oops.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, firm. Good fixins.
Howdy, Texas.
TFP. Yeah, apparently this has become like a couple's flight. Or bring your best buddy. Like literally, she's the only one that, I feel kind of bad for her. She's the only one that doesn't have that special someone. She's got the t-shirt on, man. I mean, or the whole dress thing. I mean, she looks fun, right? Oh my gosh. Brian, what's up? Indeed, indeed. Let's see if we can't remedy that situation. I don't know if we can now that we're flying. I just turn everybody off here. Nope. We're locked and loaded. Alright. You know what? Sometimes things happen. Sometimes weird stuff happens. So we need to do this. Oh, I was going to say, let's just close this up there. Where's my... The less I know, the better. Does this not have any kind of a... Apparently not. Alright. I've solved the quantum entanglement. I've done something. Okay, let's go standard. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, sir. And up we go into the cloud layer. All right.
German 1554, taxi via taxiway Bravo and Sabat truck line up runway 10.
All right. Oh, here's where. Okay, now I had to do a little bit of research here, but here's where the outside air temp gauge is on the tablet. So I could have swore. I could have swore there was one inside somewhere, but apparently I'm wrong. I was wrong about everything. All right. We still technically, I think, are in early access. Now, are we in beta now? I don't know. So there's some stuff. There's some stuff they're still working on.
Taxi to runway 10 and back track line up.
I sure don't see anything. Negatory. Alright, I need to arm this too, so I don't blow right through this guy.
Level 100.
Lovely. Departure from Bravo 1. Even lovelier.
So 35 runway, roger, line up runway 10 via Alpha 1 in position.
Alright,
Runway
perfect.
10 clear for takeoff.
Perfect.
Surface wind 0, cushion 110 degrees 07 knots.
Alright, how's everybody doing? You're off to a good start on your weekend? It's been a good one here at the Melvin Leroy household. Had a lovely lunch with some friends. Just got done with a rock solid weekend Saturday nap. There is 1,000 to go. And yeah, done a little bit early. I think my bride's bringing me home a refill for my Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, but in the speed bridge, you'll find the taxi back up in full running 07.
Nectar of the Gods. And yeah, all we kind of have going on around here, trying to put Christmas stuff away. And so I think she's going to come home and work on the last few things there. Then I've got a couple more things I've got to do, and we're pretty well. We're ready to rock and roll. Christmas is over. So, okay. That's a real bummer. The only place we're trying to fly, offline. Oh well. Later on tonight, in fact, the next leg here will be taking us up to the LaGuardia area. Boy, it looked like the Pilot Club. Yeah, there's still the last little bit of those guys coming into Providence here today. So, flying their various things. And I think I saw, yeah, JPC in the 321 heading down to LaGuardia himself. So, I don't know if there's anything. Newark is online. So the event tonight features Kennedy, LaGuardia, and Newark. And our hope, because we'll be there, probably about an hour after it gets started, or so, is to depart out of the New York area as opposed to arrive into it. And then this is another hope, is that we'll have the surrounding areas staffed. We're going to fly over to Detroit. But yeah, should be fun. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good here. About 0.76 or so. What is that across the ground? 484. That's nice. That's very nice. And again, I'm not up super high, so it should help with the descent planning, as we're going to be needing to do it ourselves today. So yeah, lovely flight this morning from Tunisia, from Carthage up to Milano. And actually, I take that back, Marabella. So that was a lot of fun. Beautiful. It was just right at the end of the day up there, and super nice. Obviously, flying over Italy as the sun sets and seeing the countryside come to light with those mountains, man, it's something else. It's really fun. Where am I here?
Kilometer 5 Romeo.
Oh, here we go.
I'm from maintaining level 70. So I'm currently maintaining flight level 70. Kilometer 5 Romeo, Roger, radar contact.
You can hear my little guy in the background. So he's taken, you guys know, if you follow the channel, you know he's got a little bit of a trachea deal. He'll start coughing and gagging a little bit. Well, now he knows if he does that, like, he kind of gets what he wants, because we all are like, oh, poor dog, yeah. Well, it's time for lunch. And so he's like, he knows it. So that's become his new plan. I think once I get cleared out of the ARCO radar, I'm going to go ahead and feed him.
That guy.
What's up? What's up, Iceman? Sounds like you're having some fun in that doggone Blackbird. It's pretty fun. I hope things are going well. I by the way, have never attempted to launch the drone. I just kind of get rid of it at the beginning because I have enough trouble just getting the regular plane going. But yeah, I'll need you to be highly proficient at it here as soon as possible. M. Stein is he couldn't figure out how to get it. Yeah, it's supposed to be the release controls are supposed to be over on the right hand side if I read the documentation correctly, but yeah. Yeah, we can call and ask for a ground speed check. So yeah, so I'm wrestling with that now about whether or not I'm going to use that for the leg. Excuse me, from the leg from St. Louis to Hawaii. I've forgotten about the fact that you can't go supersonic over land. So that kind of defeats the purpose of flying that thing. So I don't know if I'm going to use it for that. I don't know. You can do Mach like 0.9 or whatever. You can get way up high. But I just don't. I'm really wrestling with if I'm going to use that for the Bravo Tour leg or if I'm just going to go with something more conventional. Because it's going to be a long haul. It's going to be like an 8+ hour flight. And like the 777 is the one that has the most votes right now, which is fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Thank you, dear. I can do a split stream if I have to or whatever, but I was excited to try to maybe do it, in like 3 hours, right? But it might just be, might just not be doable. So anyway, I don't know. I've wrestled with it. I've also wrestled with just doing it, but not doing it on VATSIM. Just doing it with us and not having any ATC. But then again, I'm just kind of like, well, that sort of defeats the point of a Bravo Tour, which is intended to kind of be a VATSIM event. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Into lock track line up on the 07C Bravo. And then there's future facility currently for taxi, please.
So it looks like I don't have to worry about the dogs because my wife,
noted for next time, wasn't sure
wife of the year, she's brought down food, so good.
Thank you.
And so all I have to do
Center
then
Caribbean
is
Airlines 417, we were having a audio
do
issue,
some
but did we get
descent
radar
planning because we're getting, we'll be halfway here pretty soon. So I'll hold off on that. So I don't know. I guess what are your thoughts? I mean, so the options would be to fly the Blackbird on VATSIM and maintain the regular rules. I think I would not request any kind of a specific SID or, you know, I just don't know how well I'd be able to fly one of those per se, but anyway, flying it just regularly until we get to the west coast, and then we can climb up and go supersonic for the last kind of half of the flight. That'd be one option. And a second option would be to just fly it but not be on VATSIM and just haul butt as fast as we can. Does Hawaii have a long enough runway for the SR-71? That's, you know what, that's a question I never even thought about. So what do we need here? What do we need here? I'm trying to look it up. Landing distance for SR-71. Minimum landing distance is 3,600 feet. Oh, well, shoot. Yeah, because you can toss the chute out there. So, yeah, Honolulu is plenty long. Yeah. So, okay, so number one, fly the sled on VATSIM. Don't go supersonic till we get to the ocean. Number two, fly the sled offline and just go as fast as we can. Or number three, fly, you know, a regular jetliner, whatever ends up getting the top votes just on VATSIM. I mean, that's kind of my three options right now. And yeah, like I said, I'm curious as to your thoughts. At one point, I thought it'd be fun to fly it on VATSIM and have, because now like there's like 4 people that have it. It'd be kind of fun to have like M. Stein, I think you mentioned it like on my Discord, to have like a flight of 4. I kind of do too. So, oh man, I'd have to almost request a block, an altitude block, because I can't hold that thing. You saw how straight and level I held it. It'd be a lot of work, but it would be fun. It would be dang fun. And if we're not going supersonic, like, I think you could definitely fuel up, you know, refuel once right away after you depart, and then you might have enough fuel to not have to do it twice. Or maybe you just fly, you know, you fly at Mach 0.9 and up at like, you know, 60,000 feet as far as you can, and then maybe you refuel like over Las Vegas or something. All right, over to Unicom. Have a great day, November 11816. Okay. And I should, before I do anything else, let me get San Juan CTAF here. So tower's on 3205. Just see if that yep, 3205. We'll just put that in, have it ready to go here. We could monitor that for now. So if we did that on the network, it would certainly be a unique stream. I mean, we have never obviously done anything like that, and it would be a high workload, but it'd be fun. Oh, thank you, dear. Oh, man, good dog. Love you. Cody, what's up? He's looking at me like, is that for me? This is as big as you are, dude. Talk about the bedwetter. But it would be, what would it be? Hey, what's going on, Bob? Yep. This is indeed the Learjet. And she is an old school beauty. No doubt about that. A little bit of paint chipping off here. a little bit of a livery issue. I haven't updated, and every time Microsoft has an update, it always does something like that, something kind of funky. But otherwise, she's a nice one. Again, I'm not sure the origins of this livery, but I have a strong sense that it is a Pilot Club specific livery. But I just absolutely love the vintage feel, the colors, and I love it. Let's do some descent planning. What do you say? So we're heading in on the Traco 3, and we are going to land back to the east, so that's nice because it gives us a little bit of time. We need to be down to maybe 11,000, Yankee above 6, and then Rakua above 6 before we kind of fly a little bit of a right-hand pattern into runway 10. So that's the longer of the two there. So 11, let's see. To go from 24 to 11 is losing 13,000, right? 3 13s is 39. So right about 40 miles from Maybe is when we need to start heading down. And we're kind of sort of on that leg right now. How far do we have? 170 miles. So yeah, about 40 miles out, we'll start heading down the road. And I will put in, there's a little bit of a descent planner here. Whoops, sorry. That's those altitudes are in, so that's good. And then there's our initial fix at 2960. So this does have a little descent planner on it, and it's showing, yeah, we've got about 15 minutes till we hit top of descent, and this will be somewhere around 2,000 feet per minute when we get there. Got about 27 minutes to San Juan. Welcome in, everyone. Again, happy Saturday. Thanks for flying along. This is a bit of a, we're calling this the pre-party stream. We've got the New York event coming up in, well, the event itself starts in an hour, a little more than an hour. 7 o'clock Eastern time. I'm planning on being there at about 8 o'clock. So I'll be there after the event's been going for about an hour. Sorry, I'm just looking at something here real quick. Yep, here's the official event listing here. New Year, New York, ZNY, 3 hours. Snag some ATC. Newark, Kennedy, and LaGuardia. Your chance to score. Play on words there. So yeah, if you're looking for a place to fly tonight, that would be a good one. It's going to be busy. Super busy. I dog is having some issues right here. Sorry about that. I had to kind of deal with my up there. Just a second. He's all right. So anyway, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the second event. Yeah, we're gonna hop over into the 737 and fly LaGuardia up to Detroit. I'm hoping if I fly out of New York, it'll be a little bit more expeditious. I'd kicked around maybe doing a little round trip there, you know, like going someplace a little closer, like, you know, Detroit up to Columbus or something like that. But I think this, LaGuardia to Columbus or Rochester or something like that. But I think it's been a while since we've been to Detroit. I think I want to go there. Weather's looking fun between New York and Detroit. Let's take a look. Oh man, I'm tackling a mighty big Dr. Pepper for this late in the day. Oof. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of good stuff going on here, don't we? Like icing conditions, and looks like most of the moisture is kind of up north, but yeah, there's a few. That's Cleveland. Where are we? We're over here, Detroit. Yeah, there's some stuff for sure in between. Hopefully we'll be up high enough that we can miss most of it. And we are actually picking up a little moisture ourselves here. This is kind of our neck of the woods here. Be fun to my home my home airport right now. Windy, quarter statute miles, snow, freezing, fog, vertical visibility 8 inches. No. it's getting kind of weathery out here. I should try to do a flight. Maybe I'll try to do a flight into central Wyoming after the Detroit flight. Whoops. After I have all this Dr. Pepper, 51 ounces of Dr. Pepper, I'll be needing a spot to go. Okay, there's our top of drop coming up here, about 7.5 minutes or so, and so let's take a peek here at the descent checklist. So we have, we briefed the arrival. Let's take a look at the approach here. We're expecting, we have the ILS 10 dialed in there, but we're kind of expecting visual conditions. If we shoot the ILS, though, 1097 is the frequency, 101 the approach course. Decision altitude 260, the elevation's basically sea level. Missed approach would be to climb north up to 3,000 to the DD intersection for a hold. Transition level is 180, just like it is in the States. So we'll head down the hill here if I can get myself, depending on how good I do with my altitudes. I may try to come down a little quicker and shoot the visual, but there's terrain issues here, so I'm not going to hurry it. I'll have this put in as a backup. And I do think I have this, yep, 1097's already preset. An approach course of 101. Let's see if I can get that in there. I think I can, yep. Wonderful. And I might as well plug that guy in, honestly. See if we get anything on the nav panel here. 86 to our next waypoint right now, which is maybe. But top of drop would come before that, so we shall be ready. We were estimating about 40 miles before maybe. Wow, that's nice. So I backed the time up. Obviously, it's getting dark here already, but back the time up to my local time. So it's now 4:07 or so. How are we doing back here? Group love. This guy's wondering, why is this lady on my lap? Why? Why? Kind of nice though. He's like being a gentleman, holding her leg up so she can use her cell phone. And this guy's like, why is this lady trying to hug me? It's the weirdest thing. Hey, uh-oh. Got some ATC, baby. CTAF frequency. Oh, yes, indeed. Wait. Who's calling me? Ah, we do. No, wait a second. What? Oh, that's auto ATC. Sorry. If ATC is offline, you might be receiving automated guidance. So, cross maybe at 11,000 and 250. So that's kind of what we were planning. Yep, there it is. San Juan altimeter is 3001. It's not saying intention's AI, but yeah. Pixie, you're close to just buying that Concorde and then the X Siva. Yeah. That X Siva, it worked well. I plugged it in with the, oh shoot, what was it? Might have been the 727, and it worked. I guess the only thing that if I wasn't on Defective Crayon's Discord channel, I may have already bought that thing. But the fact that they, I mean, like, they don't just say it's quirky, like they say it's garbage. And like, it's 60 bucks. It's on sale now for 50. But I mean, you got to kind of take stuff, I know, with a grain of salt. And it is a very high, you know, 3 pilot jet that's a super high workload. And so, you know, you can get yourself into trouble in a hurry. And so, like, how much of what they're thinking, you know, and their feedback is based on there being some issues with the aircraft, and how much of it is them just not knowing what they're doing, right? Because that's the universal in, it seems like, in flight simulation, is if you don't know how to operate the airplane, then that means the airplane's trash. It's whatever. But that doesn't necessarily mean that feedback is true. It might not be. The plane itself might be fine. Oh, I'm not going to be able to descend here, guys. I need to shoot. Sorry, guys. I need to. So yeah, I'm the same way, Good Fixins. I'm like, that plane has crossed my mind many times, but I just keep coming back to the fact that, like,
Vertical track.
I just don't hear good feedback. And it's not just from a few people. It's like I don't hear anybody say anything about it that's good. But yet it's in version 3, right? For crying out loud. Can I operate this aircraft? Probably not. Vertical speed, there we go. So I guess what I'm saying is I need you to grab it, and I need you to tell me if it's good or not. You haven't seen a lot of negative reviews for some reason. You heard people in Conti's Discord talking bad about it, but most of the time it comes down to, I just don't like it. Yeah. Nothing concrete. Yeah. And that might be 100% the truth. It might be okay. It might just be one of those airplanes that, like, people just don't like to fly because it's so different. Right, dude. Come here, bud. Come here. I have to give him a little cough medicine in between streams here. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm on the fence, and it's just, unfortunately, it's just a little too spendy for me to take the chance. Like, if it was 30 bucks, I wouldn't feel bad if it was not great. Now, the other guys that have flown it, though, and I guess I shouldn't say I haven't heard anybody say anything good about it, is, I think Flight Deck the Sim flew it, and it's flown it a couple times. Let me see if I can find that video. I'll try to bring that video up as we get a little closer here. And he probably had the... There we go. I think this is... Yeah. He just flew the thing 3 months ago. And he did a pretty good job with it. I mean, like he prepped a little, and you could tell he did his homework. And he's been in it a couple times, and he's been in it on stream a couple times. So it's not, you know, he's not just a dude hopping online like I was yesterday trying to fly the SR-71. And he pointed out a few things that he thought were like needed to be addressed, but if this is the video that I think I just watched, like he was able to fly point A to point B and fairly reasonably, and so I don't know, check that video out and see what you think. And I guess now would be the time to grab it if you wanted it, because it is, you know, it's not a big sale, but $10 off. $10 is $10, right? $10 buys you half the SIVA. So SIVA's $20. All right, down the hill we go. Let's get my seat adjusted here. Maybe. Hi, buddy. Cough. I'll get you some medicine. Okay. You can see the mountains there, and I feel like we have to go on the other side of that ridge line to get into where we're going. So hopefully we can get there. It's maybe at 11,000, so that is a hard altitude restriction. So if we get there, we gotta level off. Oh, we do have, hey, we got center. All right, amazing. 18,150. Heck yeah, San Juan Center. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, whoever that was very quick. I didn't hear anything. Or 2156 or 2157. We were at 2156 heavy San Juan depart. I'm sorry, San Juan Center. Squawk 7205.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be down at 11,000. Let's arm that, and that'll be a good place for us to check in.
Good evening. I am descending to 2006 feet.
No A to ship for San Juan, but that's okay.
156 Heavy, radar contact 37 miles southeast of St. Croix. Welcome on
1,000 to
board.
go.
Delta 5624, San Juan Center, radar contact overhead Dandy. Proceed direct to Avati. Expect the RNAV runway 10 approach.
Roger. I proceed to Avaki and contact with St. Martin Tower. Is correct?
Negative, sir. Stay with me, and you can expect the RNAV runway 10 approach. The Julian altimeter 2997.
Let my speed come back to about 250.
I contact with you. Excellent.
Okay, but just to be clear, sir, expect RNAV runway 10 approach and maintain 3000.
I expect the ILS approach
RNAV.
to Juliana Airport. Roger.
Negative. Expect the RNAV runway 10. RNAV, buddy.
All right, take it easy, dude. It's obviously a second language to him.
San Juan Center, American 180, passing 11,000 feet, 150.
There you go. Give it to him in text. That'll help.
Sorry about that. What's the call sign?
Once we get to Mavie, we're going to keep heading down.
198.
Okay, 1980 San Juan Center again.
I did. And San Juan American 1235 flight level 320.
Again, 1235. San Juan Center radar contact, flight level 320. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
Center Hello November 11816, just crossing Mavie at 11,000.
November 1186, San Juan Center radar contact, and flight present heading, maintain 11,000, expect the ILS, actually expect the visual approach on runway 10.
Maintain present heading, and 11,000 we'll expect the visual 10, November 11816. Alright. Sounds good. Speed at 250. Alright, let's go ahead and get some things turned on here. Reversers are going to be armed. It's maybe a hair. Oh, I forgot to turn the landing lights off. Oops.
Good evening, American
Retards
2440
come back
with
on.
you, flight level 400,
I don't have to adjust this
2
because
miles
we're already
outside
at
of
sea level.
Cote.
I'd be shocked if we're in icing conditions, but let's just check here. We are 8 degrees. Yeah, so we're good to go there. And
Squawk 1026, American 2440.
oh, I need my weights.
I'm on Santa System, maybe on 15.
Need my current weight here.
Okay, about 1554, San Juan Center radar contact, welcome on board.
Alright, we are
American 2440 radar contact, about 30 miles east of San Juan Airport, welcome on board.
total weight's about 13,000. Okay, so
American
13,000.
1990,
13,000. So we're going to approach 126 and land 119.
American 1980 radar contact.
Slight adjustment there. Sweet. Good.
Maintain 360, American 1980.
San Juan Center, Delta 564. My flight sim is crashed. I have to let. Sorry. Good evening.
So I know the site isn't probably the best source. Oh, you got an X-Plane review. No, I do. I do like these guys because I do think they give a pretty unbiased and a pretty thorough. Like they really go through it. So I know they have done a lot with the textures. I do know that. Yeah, if it's $30, I'd already own it. Yeah, me too, probably. It'll hold you over till the FS Labs release. Well, that's what I was thinking about with the Black Square TBM.
Driven on 1554, cross of VDAS and maintain 11,000, center on landing east, altimeter 300.
Oh, I need to do heading mode here, dudes. Heading mode. So yeah, and so that I guess that's been ultimately what's kept me from grabbing it is the fact that I know if I get it, I'm going to want to fly it internationally, and I just don't have the scenery set up in X-Plane to do that. Like, I can fly it from New York to LA, you know, and that kind of stuff, or Hawaii to Anchorage, but I can't do the flights that you really want to, right? Can't do Charles de Gaulle to Sydney. 5,000, November 11816. So that's another thing that's held me off a little bit, is that. Now, if you've got the scenery set up, or you don't mind, you know, doing the default thing, then yeah, I mean, rock and roll. But yeah, to me, I think it's like, it's a plane that's interesting to me, but it's not like some of the aircraft that I like, it's like a favorite, you know what I mean? What's a cat lady to do? You know, whatever happens, just don't let your wife find out. I thought she was right around the corner. I need to pull back on the power a little bit more because we're kind of getting a little quick here. She's just right around the corner here taking decorations down. So if you see something fly in and hit me in the head, it's because she's listening to me talking smack about her. Down to 5. I better arm that guy. Do I see my airport yet? There she is. I think that's it. I think that's our boy.
November 11816, turn left heading 280.
Left turn 280, 11816. Get me on that right hand downwind. Oh, hey, hello, what was that?
Okay, runs 1554.
And I better check to see. I want to make sure I don't have any.
Delta
Nope,
Alpha
no
Sierra
tower or
and
approach.
maintain 1111.
This guy's going to take me all the way down. Well, that was a nice surprise having this guy come on. That's awesome. Since we've had the other kind of luck lately, it's nice to have somebody pop on late. It's supposed to be the best Concorde available besides the FS Labs. Well, that's because it's the only other one.
2157 heavy.
Yeah, like it's not like there's 5 Concordes out there, is there? Am I? Well, I guess there's 2. There's one in MSFS, I guess, isn't there? DC Designs. That's right. Yeah, I don't hear good things about that one either.
Center, American 1912.
Well, grab it, test it out, let me know how it is. But if you don't mind, do it before the sale is over so I can grab it if I need it.
Center, radar contact, proceed our juice, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Direct juice up to 120360.
Sounds like you've got your mind made up already, Fixie.
November 11816, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, November 11816. You have been, you've been hankering for some supersonic flying action here for quite a while, man. Scratch that itch, buddy.
American 974.
What do you have to trade out? What do you have to give up for, you know, what do you have to give up for 2 weeks? No Starbucks for 2 weeks? Why did you just miss a radio call? Nope, American 52 or 528. I've got a localizer, I've got a glide slope. We've got 1500 to get down. We've got mountains. Outside view.
JetBlue 2631. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to work on it. JetBlue 2631. You don't have a flight plan. That's why. November 11816, turn right heading 360.
Right turn 360, 11816. We'll let my speed come down a little bit so I can get into flaps range. I am fairly quick here. I need to be, what do I need to be? Below 198 I can start putting flaps in here, so let's do that. You've almost talked yourself into it.
JetBlue 2631, clearance via voice, advisor radio copy. JetBlue 2631, clear to the Mike Delta Papa Charlie Airport via radar vectors route 2 Dennis route. Maintain 5,000, expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 2435, readback squawk code only. Readback is correct, you can expect runway 10 for departure.
All right, we're in flaps speed
November
range.
11816, turn right heading 070, report field in sight.
Right turn 070, and we have the field, November 11816.
November 11816, clear visual approach, runway 10.
Clear for the visual 10, November 11816. All right, well, we're going to go ahead, we're out here far enough, we might as well. Might as well just shoot the loc here. There's the field. Nope, sorry, there's the field. So 10 is I take it back. 10 is the runway on the right hand side. So we are looking to hit that guy. Let me do a quick get on the ground. Get on the ground, we want to take a right-hand turn. No, a left-hand turn. Sorry, left-hand turn. Looks like the FBO is sort of right in the middle, so that'd be perfect. If we could vacate at Hotel 5 or Hotel 6, that would be ideal. Hotel 5 is a high speed. That'd be the best one to grab if we're able.
American 1980, stop requirement, flight level 340 for traffic.
Alright, there's the... Still kind of coming around. It's almost like it's trying to pick up the localizer. You know what? We're going to do this. Let's come off of this guy. Let's disarm all this business and let's just fly. Oh, there we go. There's... we're going to be visual. Let's be visual.
Consider American 2440 requesting 10 minutes from flight there.
American 2440 advising back.
Put the first notch flaps out. And we're going to start down the hill. Just a little high on the glide here, so... I'm going to try to capture it. Here comes the localizer.
San Juan, United 1707, we'd like to request a step climb, flight level 360 for fuel purposes.
Beautiful day here. Holy cow.
Maintain flight level 360.
Maintain 360, United 17.
And San Juan, Goshen Mill Plaza, coming out of Guyana, climbing through 2,900 feet for 15,000 and on heading.
November 57 Lima, Quebec, San Juan Center, proceed to correction radar.
Yeah, as usual, I kind of went right through the localizer.
400.
Gear coming down.
Maintain 400.
Gear down to slow down kind of situation here. Just about back on the glide slope. Got to get my speed back here, though. That's the main thing. Might have to throw the speed brake out here. Let's see how we do.
November 11816, wind 360 at 9er, gust 18, runway 10, clear to land.
10 clear to land, November 11816. Alright, second notch flaps coming out. Sinking a little bit now. Really want to do that. There we go. Final notch of flaps is out. Gears down, lights are on. Runway's clear.
500.
Ended up maybe a little bit low. Let's power back in here. It's just gotten really sloppy really fast.
Curb balance 1554. You descended quite early, so I'll let you know when it's time for descent. And after VDAS, proceed arc to San Juan Airport. Expect ILS runway 10 approach. American 1980, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Whoa. Alright, a little more of a crosswind than I expected.
American 1980, climb
As
and
the
maintain
windsock
flight
is
level
showing,
360.
we're not going to make hotel 6.
American 98.
Nope, here's hotel 5. I would take that. Yeah, that was that got really sloppy there. Sorry about that, folks. But we are down. And more or less where we want to be.
JetBlue 2631, runway 10, taxi via
Coming that way?
hotel,
Nope,
and
somebody's going that way.
Alpha's
But
not coming up online. Let me know when you have
oh,
it.
actually, this is right where we wanted to be.
2510 via hotel, checking out 2631.
Let's get the nose wheel steering back on, and
Then we'll get go to number 5.
we are good. Clean the flaps up.
Roger. Caribbean Cushion Speedbird 2157.
Head over here to
Curacao
the
offline,
FBO.
terminate to change your advisory. See ya.
Advisory, Speedbird 757. See you. Skibidi.
See ya. American 1235,
And
New
we're
York
quick.
Oceanic offline, radar service terminate to change your advisory. See ya. See ya.
Alright, FBO is just right over here somewhere. Probably next to this big hangar, or a part of this attached to this big hangar. Some other biz jets I see. We'll just kind of pull in next to them.
You take 1 second.
Yep. Just let me park and I'll be right there.
31 on board, we are fully ready.
JetBlue 2631, runway 10,
And I'm actually not 100% sure. Maybe this guy right here. We'll call this the FBO.
Okay, let me go back. Alright.
Airport Aviation Services. That looks like about as FBO-ish as we can get. Alright, let's see. Lights are off. Let's set the parking brake. We will, let's turn everything off here real quick. And we'll call it a successful first leg here. Yes, indeed. All right. Off and off. Off, off. Inverters, off, off. Go computers. Batteries coming off.
Caribbean 2006.
I'm not sure why I'm still hearing things, but alright, that's the first leg. So,
flight level 380. What's up, XP?
awesome. Alright, give me 2 seconds here. I gotta take a quick stretch break, see what I need to help out and with my wife, and I'll be right back.
JetBlue 2631, radar contact. Turn left heading 350, say altitude.
Lear35, passing 2000, JetBlue train 631.
Sorry, guys. I'm having some trouble getting my sim loading here. Hope I don't have to do a restart. But we'll be heading up towards LaGuardia. If you want to fly along, I'll update the route here. We're going to be in the PMDG Boeing 737. And I was thinking American Airlines, but I don't actually have an American livery. So, I guess we're going to go United. LaGuardia. I have no idea if United even flies out of LaGuardia. If I'm being totally honest. But we're going to give it a try. All right, hopefully just a couple more minutes, folks. I'll be back. Yeah, the progress bar does show that it is getting close. Hey, I think we're almost ready, folks. Thanks for your patience. Okay, so I don't know that we necessarily want a night flight here, do we? What if I put the time like my time says 6:53? What if I made it 4? Yeah, that's still pretty late, isn't it? How about I go 6:53 a.m. That way we can have a little morning departure. Does that sound okay? We just need Le Jeffrey on the tower. Don't call it Le Garbage, man. He gets very defensive about that. Why do I have strobe lights on? What's going on? Those must not be. I don't have any power at all. All right, I am almost ready myself. So give me, if you don't mind, give me just a couple of moments here to. Why don't I have an EFB? Ah, crying out loud. Okay, this is not good. This is not good at all. I may be in trouble here. Yeah, nothing's working. All right, sorry about that. Stand by. I may need a sim restart. We're just going to go all the way out and come back in. Give me 2 more minutes. We're actually an hour ahead of where we're supposed to be, so I don't want you to have to wait for an hour, but I'll be right back. Well, folks, I tell you what, I am really having a slow load here. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes. If I don't see some progress here, what I may end up doing is just kind of calling this a stream and just doing a full PC reboot and then coming back in to do our next leg with a fresh reboot. But like I said, let me give it just a couple more minutes. Thanks for your patience. I'll be back as soon as I can. All right, you guys, there's obviously something that's not wanting to load correctly. So as opposed to having you guys sit here for another who knows how long, let me end the stream. I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream, this part, and do a PC reboot and then load back in. So I may end up actually being pretty close to my normal streaming time, which was to start here in about an hour. So I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I appreciate your patience, and that will be the route that we have when we come back. So yeah, check back. I will send a notification out on the Go Time Discord, and yeah, we'll talk to you hopefully in not too much longer, guys. See ya.